It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio with KNYN 99.1 FM. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah BOCES Number 1. Ready. Mountain West Business Solutions, the University of Wyoming, Evanston Regional Hospital, Cache Valley Visitors Bureau, Dr. McKay Frankham, the Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant, Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, Freeway Tire, the Come On In Casper, and by Dr. Todd Hoover. And now it's time to sit back and relax as we take you to the action with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
And good evening, live from Red Devil Gymnasium. It's Evanston Red Devil Volleyball as we welcome to town the Star Valley Braves. Elan Olliff coming to you live from the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth here at Red Devil Gymnasium at Evanston High School. Right now we are in the JV match. Star Valley leads 1-0 and leads set 2 20-10. In the meantime, though, we've got a pregame show for you. We've got our Red Devil Spotlight with Evanston senior on the football team, Brady Roberts. We have our, of course, coaches show, but it's going to be a very special coaches show, and we'll tell you more about that later. Keys to the game, and of course your team introduction. And it's all part of our pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware folks. When we come back, we'll have our scene set. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth here at Evanston High School on our pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Hardware. We now have our scene set today, and it's pink night tonight. So Evanston out there with a darker pink uniform, Star Valley out there with the pink uniform, white numerals, and black sleeves. Last time we did the Star Valley Evanston pink game, it was in Star Valley, and the numbers didn't quite match up with the roster, but we will definitely strive to get that correct throughout the night. But as it is pink night, it's pink out. This is a fundraiser done by volleyball teams really across the state that in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month being in October. Every volleyball team has a pink night, and it's helping to raise awareness and raise funds for those fighting cancer. Evanston has cut the gap down to 5 here in the second set, 21-16 on the JV match. But back to what tonight is all about. It is all about raising awareness and raising funds, and also remember those that this plague, this scourge that no doubt affects all of us, has taken from our families, our friend groups, and our towns. So that's what tonight is all about, is raising awareness, raising encouragement for those who are fighting the battle right now, and for remembering those that we have lost as well. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Evanston student section starting to fill out, and you know it's going to be a packed night. It always is when Star Valley comes to town, and it's going to be a lot of fun. When we come back, though, we will have our Red Devil Spotlight. This has been our scene set. Red Devil Spotlight, we will have it with Evanston Senior on the football team and one of the favorites to win a wrestling state title this year. It's Brady Roberts. Right after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
At Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists. Authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera.
The world needs more cowboys.
Welcome to Red Devil Spotlight. This week we are here with Evanston Senior on the football team, Brady Roberts. Brady, last year you guys had a great year, had one of the top rushing offenses in the state. This year, seems like you guys have really started to figure some things out. Talk to me a little bit about what it's kind of been like to be on the team through this year of transition.
It's a lot easier to run the ball. We have a pass game this year, which is nice. So everybody can kind of get the ball. Everybody gets their shares. It's a funner offense, more explosive, I think, yeah.
You talk about that passing game. You actually played a pretty big part in it last week as well, getting some receiving touchdowns. Actually had more receiving yards than rushing yards. How do you feel about that?
It was fun. They guard my receivers, so I was just left by myself open in the end zone a couple times, so it was fun.
Talk to me a little bit about this senior class. I mean, there's you, there's Cohen, there's Michael Kopp. Just a lot of great talent on this senior class.
Most of us have been together since 3rd grade, so we all know each other pretty well, so it's good. There's good team chemistry, so we're ready.
Awesome. So this is Red Devil Spotlight. So I've got 10 random kind of icebreaker type questions for you. Your job is to pick 4 numbers between 1 and 10, and that'll determine your interview questions. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, what's that first one going to be?
1.
1, all right. What's been your favorite memory from being a part of Evanston Red Devil football?
I would just say being with the guys all the time. Maybe not like a certain game, but just every day is like good. They're all the same. We always have great days together, so it's fun.
We just took the bus trip up here, so I mean that's probably one of those great memories, right?
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. We just played the whole time, played and slept, but it was good.
Awesome. What's that next one going to be?
5.
5. How'd I know you were going to pick that one? What skill would you like to learn in the future?
That's like maybe like welding. Welding would be cool. Be able to like build my own stuff would be nice. That'd be cool. Welding.
Is that something you're looking at going to school for, or is that just something that you just would like to learn sometime?
Just maybe not like as a job, but just around like my dad has a ranch. Just maybe like welding fences and stuff. Like just little things, but that would be fun.
Awesome. All right, what's that next one going to be?
7.
7. If you could go to any concert, who would you see?
Probably Luke Combs. Yeah, Luke Combs is good. He's just fun. He's just fun to listen to. So yeah, probably Luke Combs.
Have you heard his last album, the Getting Old one?
Yep.
You have a favorite song from there?
No, probably not. All of his songs are good. Some of his songs are really, really good, and some of the songs I don't listen to, but his really good songs are my favorite. So
that's fair enough. All right, what's that next one going to be? 10. So this is kind of timely. What's your favorite Halloween costume you've ever done?
When I was a kid, I was probably Spider-Man every time. So probably like a Spider-Man. I think I did Spider-Man a lot. Yeah.
So what's funny was when we interviewed Michael Kopp, he drew this question as well. His answer was Spider-Man as well.
Spider-Man is the best costume you could pick. The seniors, we thought about all doing it at the same time for Halloween. A lot of the football guys, we thought it'd be funny. So we might be Spider-Man again.
I love it. That is Brady Roberts on our Red Devil Spotlight. Brady, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck the rest of the way. Anything else to wrap it up?
No, let's just go win.
Brady said it himself. Let's go win this thing if you are Evanston tonight. And a big thank you to Brady Roberts for joining us on our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. When we come back, we will start our pregame coaches show brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. Didn't get a chance to catch up with Star Valley coach. With the Star Valley coach this week, but we did get an extra Evanston interview. The Evanston cross-country team will board a bus tomorrow and go to the 3A West Conference Championship meet. We got a chance to talk with Coach Nate Conrad about that, and we'll have him first up in our pregame coaches show brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, all a part of the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
At the Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintacountycd.com.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Here with Evanston Cross Country head coach Nate Conrad. Coach Conrad, big day for you guys tomorrow. It's the first culminating event of the cross country season with the conference championship. Understand you guys participated in a race in Rock Springs last week, but you held out your top 5 on the boys side. Talk to us a little bit about what you guys were able to do because of having that luxury, I guess.
So we kind of made a decision to give our boys, some of our stronger runners, the week off for competition-wise, due to the fact that, it's just been since, the end of August, they have every week gone out and run their hardest, race their hardest as best they could on a 3-mile course to a 5K course. And so wanted to give them a little bit of extra time. We still took them out, ran them a little hard, practice there on the Rock Springs golf course where they held the meet. And so they did get a little bit of work in on themselves, but not quite the extent of what an entire 5K race would have put them through. And so it's just going to help them to be a little bit better rested for this week. And especially now that due to weather complications, we've had to move the race up by a day. Our boys should be feeling pretty fresh and pretty well to go as we compete at conference. And then the side benefit was that we were able to see some of our other athletes, our younger freshmen and sophomore athletes, kind of rise to the top and have an opportunity to kind of showcase what they can do. And it was pretty awesome to see.
Coach, when you look at the competition around the West right now, how are you guys feeling about where you guys sit in that pack?
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. It's been kind of, nail biting all season long because we haven't done a whole lot of races against our in-state competition. And a lot of the races that we have gone to down in Utah, they have been raced at the 3-mile level. And so we don't really have a whole lot of comparative 5K times that we can use to compare ourselves to the rest of the state. And so on paper, we look like we're coming in a little blind or maybe even, back down the rankings a little bit, but we have confidence in what we're doing and what we have done over the season, and we're feeling pretty good in that we can compete with the likes of Cody and Warland, who are pretty strong competition coming out of the boys' side of the state here at 3A.
That's Coach Nate Conrad, head coach for Evanston Red Devil Cross Country. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck and safe travels on Wednesday to the conference championship. We'll be rooting for you. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope. We appreciate all the support from the fans. We know that our community is one of the best. They really appreciate what our kids do, and we appreciate their support, and congratulations to all the fall sports. They're getting kind of down to the end of their seasons as well, and they're fighting really hard and fighting the best that they can to represent Evanston High School to the best of their ability, and we wish them good luck, and go Red Devils.
Big thank you to Coach Nate Conrad of the Evanston Cross Country team for joining us on our pregame coaches show, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency Wyoming. 4-win benefits matter. And, of course, I, along with everybody else, I'm sure, wish them the best of luck and say go Red Devils to them as they get ready to run for a 3A West Conference Championship tomorrow in Riverton. We will anxiously await those results. When we come back on the Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show, we'll have Evanston volleyball head coach Tara Lawler. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District No. 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Here with Evanston Red Devil volleyball head coach Tara Lawler. Coach Lawler, we got a game tonight against Star Valley, but this is one of those nights where it kind of transcends the game itself. It's pink night. It's pink out here at Evanston High School. Can you talk to us a little bit about this initiative and just kind of what it's all about?
Yeah, absolutely. For the past 23 years, we've participated in Pink Night, and we've donated to Uintah Cancer Cares, which provides gas cards to Uintah County residents to go back and forth to Utah for their cancer treatment. And so it's an honor to be able to participate in that and to donate to that. In addition, we have the Kevin Callis Medical Fund that we raised, and so people were fabulous. They bought the raffle tickets for Pink Night. They would then give us an extra envelope that would go straight to Kevin. And then we found out that one of our former volleyball players who played with us in the early mid-2000s was diagnosed with breast cancer, and so we're hoping to help her too. And so it's just very meaningful, and it definitely puts this game in perspective. As much as we love the game and we love our girls, we love all of those that have had to have this fight in their families, and the strength that they have shown inspires us. And so it's an important night, and we're very proud to be a part of it. And the community coming out so strong is just really amazing about our amazing small community.
You know, it never ceases to surprise me how this community comes out. Of course, there's the Kendall Cummings bear attack last year and how everybody came out for that. And it seems to be history is repeating itself, not only for this former Red Devil volleyball player, but also for Kevin Callis. Can you talk about just kind of your experience with the community? You've been doing this for a while, and just how that's kind of built over the years.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that that's just the strength. You get to know these people and your neighbors, and talking to Kevin yesterday, fortunately, I think he's going to come tonight, and he called and said, do you mind if I come to your music? And I was like, you definitely don't have to, but just knowing that the fans in the stands will be able to see him with Michelle and able to come up the stairs and participate means so much. But it's just, he talked about, and he got tears we were on the phone, so you could tell in his voice that it's just so emotional to know how many people care. And it's just, Evanston's an amazing town. And if you're here, you understand it. I'm sure those from far away, they probably don't quite get it. I've lived in a lot of big towns, but there's definitely something truly amazing about this small town. And we're just very fortunate. And it's wonderful for our young girls to see what that feels like, because we're teaching them so much through these actions and experiences too.
There is a volleyball game that is to be played tonight, so let's go ahead and break that down a little bit. You guys take on Star Valley. Currently, Star Valley sits number 2 in the quadrant rankings. Their only loss coming to Jackson. You guys looked strong against Jackson at times. You even took a set from Star Valley, kind of rolling back into your memory. What was the key to taking that set from Star Valley at the beginning of the quadrant?
We're not afraid to make mistakes. We played to win, not to lose. And so we've tried to instill that. After the Riverton game, we did some good things. It just poor timing on some missed serves and some not so great plays that we had kept us from taking a set. But I think that first set, had it gone a little differently, we could have had the match. And so we got to play confident. We know Star Valley is going to come out big, but we can come out big too. We need touches on the block. We're doing better with that. Definitely against Riverton, we started getting our blocking timing down. And so yeah, we're excited to fight, and we're excited to have 2 home games this week and see what happens.
Coach, I asked you before the interview, how are we looking health-wise? And you said for the first time in the whole regular season, everyone is available to go. What does that give you guys that you feel like you've been lacking in the last few weeks?
It just gives us a full squad to actually practice with, first and foremost. It's great for these girls who give so much of their preseason, spring season, summer season, and then be able to participate in the fall is just great for them. But for our team, we finally have some depth. And so we're going to give a couple of girls some opportunities at a new position for them. They've been practicing in practicing in that position in practice, but they haven't had the game speed necessarily. And so that will be kind of an eye-opener, but this is a great time to do this. We have today's game, we have Thursday's game, and then we have the 21st in Jackson, and then we already have regionals. And so now is a great time to get the speed and get them kind of acclimated. We'll then also have game tapes that we can review and see what do we need to adjust and change. And so having everyone healthy is just fabulous.
That's Coach Tara Lawler, head coach for Evanston Red Devil volleyball. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck tonight. You know we're pulling for you. Anything else before we wrap this up?
Thank you for being here. Go Red Devils, and thank you to our community for making Pink Night such a success.
And in the past, Pink Night has been such a success. Over the years, Evanston has been able to raise quite a bit of money to give to cancer cares. And this year, they look to be on track to do very well as well. We're going to go step aside as that concludes our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency Wyoming pregame coaches show. When we come back, we'll have our Keys to the Game brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, all a part of the Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame coaches show, our pregame show, live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio on KNYN, presented by First Bank of Wyoming.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous national forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions. Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth here at Evanston High School, where the crowd is getting to rock, and the triumphant return of Kevin Callis, bringing us that one-of-a-kind environment that you can't find anywhere else in the state. Yes, truly, ladies and gentlemen, our Red Devil family is truly whole again. And Kevin, I know everybody is super happy to see you back, and we love you. Moving on to our keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, and gravel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, 307-789-1515. Well, there's one key matchup to watch, and it's going to be marquee. It's going to be must-see TV, everything you could ask for. It's the senior from Star Valley, Kinley Englehart, versus the freshman from Evanston, Kyan Lawler, two of the top 5 attackers and outside hitters in the state. And it's going to be a lot of fun to watch, as about 12 kills per set has Englehart, 9 for Evanston's Lawler. So that is your keys to the game and your key matchup to keep an eye on. It's the battle of the great outside hitters here at Red Devil Gymnasium. That's our keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. For all your cement, sand, and gravel needs, contact Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515. We will have our team introductions and the first serve of this great match. It's Evanston versus Star Valley, live on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy. I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera.
The world needs more cowboys.
Here at our clean energy facility in Evanston, we take great pride in fabricating and manufacturing equipment to make the carbon-free transportation mission possible. The diversity of the operation leads to a need for a variety of skill sets at the facility here in Evanston. We perform TIG welding, MIG welding, small pipe and tube bending, laser cutting, control panel fabrication, assembly of pressure-containing equipment, and valve repairs. Natural gas-fueled vehicles make business sense. Clean Energy, 1600 Union Drive, Evanston.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazin's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazin's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazin's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
The Jazz Choir has sung the national anthem, and now it is time to introduce you to our Evanston Red Devils of 2023, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team, and here they are.
I'm Ryan Debenham. I am a senior, and I'm a right side hitter.
I'm Austin Robertson. I'm a junior, and I'm our DS libero.
I'm Kaisley Fitch. I'm a junior, and I'm a middle hitter.
I'm Jaylee Critchfield. I'm a junior, and I am a setter.
I'm Cassidy Coley, and I'm a sophomore, and I'm our DS libero.
My name's Autumn Neely. I'm a sophomore, and I'm a middle blocker. Slave.
I'm Kyan Lawler. I'm a freshman and an outside hitter.
My name's Alyssa Brown. I'm a sophomore, and I'm an outside hitter.
Your team introductions brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team as we get set here for set number one here. As the starting lineups are announced, here comes the Evanston Red Devils, of course, coached by Tara Lawler. We'll let you know who Star Valley is putting out there in just a little bit. As the student section, you blink and you miss it, they're full. As coming out, junior, number 2, Jaylee Critchfield. Sophomore, number 4, Alyssa Brown. Senior, number 18, Ryan Debenham. Number 21 tonight, Kyan Lawler. So Kyan Lawler wearing number 9. And then number 25, Kaisley Fitch. The junior throws it way up there. And number 35, making her triumphant return, it's Autumn Neely. And the libero, number 39, Cassidy Coley. And we are ready to get started here. Evanston, kind of a violet pink with black numerals. Star Valley, a hot pink with white numerals. So that's how we're going to be able to tell apart the two pink sides tonight. And we are ready to get started here. Star Valley versus Evanston. Always a great matchup. Evanston backed up by that great student section, getting ready to go. As on for Star Valley, number 30, Katie Dandridge. Number 40, Michaela Christiansen. Number 1, Kinley Engelhardt. Number 6, Shayla Frazier. Number 4, Taylor Johnson. The libero, number 18, Delancey Brogue. And Atlee Button, the junior, on as Evanston will serve. Jaylee Critchfield back to get us started. And we are underway in Evanston. First reserve by Star Valley. Setting up Engelhardt on the left side. Tries to drop one down there. And it's goes for the right corner. Deflected out of bounds by the Red Devils. And Star Valley strikes first. It's 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Dandridge to serve for the Braves. Evanston who gets a first touch in the back row. Critchfield, cross set, left side, Lawler, and she drops one for the right corner. Great dig by Brogue for Star Valley. Braves clear back over the net. Now the Red Devils with a chance. Critchfield, right side, Neely off the block and down on the Red Devil side, blocked by Kinley Engelhardt, and it's 2-0 Star Valley. Katie Dandridge, the senior, to serve again. First touch for Evanston is Lawler. Pushed back over by Critchfield, down in the left corner. And we got to check that out on the Clean Energy Instant replay right here. As it was a good serve receive by Lawler, and then Critchfield just dumps it into that corner, and the Red Devils with a 1-set lead as Christensen for Star Valley sets one up from the logo, sends it down into the left corner, 3-1 Star Valley. Kinley Engelhardt to serve. First touch, Coley in the back row for Evanston. Brown gets it under. Lawler now bops it over the line, now back to the Braves. Setting up right side, slapping that over in the Braves, and now quick return by Debenham, but she's called for going over the nets. 4-1, Star Valley. Kinley Engelhardt to serve. First touch, Coley in the back row for Evanston. Critchfield goes left side to Brown into the net. 5-1 start for the Braves, as Engelhardt will go back to serve yet again. That one goes over the head of Coley. She makes a wise duck, drops down behind the back line, and the Red Devils get it back. 5-2, Debenham to serve for Evanston. As Kaisley Fitch checks in for the Red Devils. Serve received by Star Valley. Left side, hard hit by Button. Received by the Red Devils, but down behind the back line, and Atlee Button makes it 6-2 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Michaela Christiansen to serve. First touch for Evanston is Coley on the right corner. Critchfield gets under it, sends it over to Lawler from beyond the 10-foot strike. Goes off of Star Valley's Engelhardt, sent back in 3 by the Braves. Critchfield left side to Brown, and now back to Star Valley. Pushing it over to Button, who just bops it over. Now Critchfield goes for the dump set. Christiansen for Star Valley was ready for it. Right side, too much from Shayla Casey. And the Red Devils cut the gap in half, 6-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Autumn Neely comes out, and Dannon Kohler checks in. Kohler sends a high rainbow serve, received well by Engelhardt. Star Valley on the left side. Button goes over the Evanston block, and Evanston receives in the back row. Brown on the left side, off the block and down on the Star Valley side. And Alyssa Brown cuts the gap down to 2 for Evanston. She is also going to be key because with the high volume of attack you get from Lawler, about 9 kills per set, anything that they can use as a weapon to take off some pressure from her would be big. Evanston receives it after 3 hits from Star Valley. They go back to the Braves, and now bopped over by Frazier. 1 hit return by the Red Devils, and now Star Valley with a chance. Button on the left side through the Evanston block, received well by Evanston's Kohler. Left side, Brown puts up an attack down on the left side, and here comes Alyssa Brown. That's a big run for the Red Devils as the 5-point deficit has been erased. It's 6-5. Served by Kohler, looking for an ace, over return into the net, and she found it. Red Devils tie it up at 6. Kohler to serve again. Sophomore lets it fly. First touch, Engelhardt in the back row. And now a chance for Casey, goes on the right sideline. Too much, and the Red Devils have their first lead of the night. Wide right, and Evanston on top, 7-6 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Served by Kohler. It's a bullet right at Engelhardt. For Star Valley, controls it. Back to Engelhardt on the right side. Way too much, and the Red Devils lead by 2. Tried to go for the right corner, and it was a little bit hard, and Evanston will take advantage of it. Served by Kohler continues. First touch, back row, Engelhardt. Setting up Frazier from the logo. And Shayla Frazier able to get that off an Evanston player and down on the left sideline. Stops the run and cuts the gap down to 1 as Taylor Johnson will come in to serve for Star Valley. Just over the net. Great dig by Evanston's Coley in the right corner. Left side, Brown punches it over the net, keeps it alive, but it's sent back on 1 hit by Star Valley, and Evanston kind of fumbles the receive, gets called for a lift, and it's 8-8. Johnson to serve again. First touch, Coley in the back corner, kept alive by Evanston's Critchfield. Lawler, though, from the 10-foot stripe, goes into the net, and it's 9-8 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Taya Johnson, the senior, to serve for the Braves. Light serve received well by Coley, but it's into the net for an ace. And Johnson gets the lead out to 2 for the Braves. First touch, Lawler in the back for Evanston. Critchfield goes back to Lawler from beyond the 10-foot stripe, puts it over the net, kept alive by Star Valley. Left side, Button blocked by the Red Devils, but they're called for a lift. 11-8 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Taya Johnson to serve. First touch, Coley in the back. Over return into the net. Sent back down by Button at the logo. Atlee Button goes high above the net and then puts it back down on the Red Devil logo. Timeout, Tara Lawler will take it as well. Red Devils trail by 4 here in set number 1. On the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Well, the Red Devils are in this match. 12-8 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Taya Johnson, though, has been serving very, very well, the senior for the Braves. Into the net, and the Red Devils cut the gap down to 3 as Johnson gets hit with the service error. Now Alyssa Brown back to serve for the Red Devils, the sophomore. Comes from the left corner. Sends a rainbow serve at Johnson on the right sideline. Back set. Button slaps it over with one hand. Back to the Red Devils. Critchfield kicks it up high. Left side. Lawler looking for the back row. Denied by the Star Valley Braves. Frazier from the logo. Great dig by Evanston's Kohler in the back row. Left side. Lawler. And a good receive by Star Valley's Engelhard. Left side. Button tries to go for the top. Great block. Or dig, rather, by Coley. But it goes off of Lawler and into the net. And now it is 12-13 Star Valley. Or excuse me, 13-9 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Atlee Button to serve for the Braves. First touch, Evanston's Lawler on the left. Critchfield, pop set, looking for Fitch. Goes off of Button, goes one-on-one. Engelhard blocked by Fitch. Back to the Braves. They clear it out in 3, and now Evanston with a chance for some offense. Critchfield, cross set, left side. Lawler off the block, and a great diving dig by Button keeps it alive. Back to the Red Devils. Critchfield goes back to Lawler, left side again, down in the back row. And we'll check it out on the Clean Energy instant replay as the inevitable. She's a freshman goes through, and a great attack there from Lawler. Serve by Fitch, receive by Brogue, and now left side, Engelhard through the block and says, I'll take a kill as well, as she went left side, right sideline, and it's 14-10 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Delancey Brogue, the libero, to serve for the Braves. Of course, Brogue, a senior. First touch, Coley in the back. Critchfield now sends it over to Evanston's left side. Lawler looking for the back row, off of Engelhard and over the right sideline. Red Devils cut the gap down to 3, and now Critchfield ready to serve. Annalie West checks in for Kohler on the front row. Junior Critchfield to serve. First touch is Button. Sends it over to Engelhard, left side, down in the back. And Kinley Engelhard gets that one to go as Johnson will check out and Shayna Casey checks in for the Braves. Katie Dandridge, the setter, to serve for Star Valley. First touch is Robertson in the back row, but it goes off of her and out instead of up into the net, and it's 16-11 Star Valley after the ace by Dandridge. Creating some separation for the first time since they had a 5-1 lead. Serve received by Evanston. Critchfield cross set, left side. Lawler off the block and out of bounds over the left sideline, and Kyan Lawler keeps the Red Devils in touch. Lawler will go to serve as Robertson checks out and Brown checks in. So it's Kyan Lawler, Alyssa Brown, Annalie West, Ryan Debenham, Jaylee Critchfield, and Cassidy Coley. Serve received by Star Valley. Chris Jansen from the logo saw nobody was guarding the right sideline 10-foot stripe and just kind of palms it over there for an easy kill. 17-12, and the Braves with the serve. Here's Engelhard. Serve received by Evanston. Critchfield. Pop set looking for Debenham. Too much. And Star Valley continues to stretch that lead out. 18-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Engelhard to serve. Into the net. And Evanston cuts the gap down to 5 as Debenham will serve. Evanston student section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows high right now as the senior Debenham into the nets, and it's a 6-point lead for Star Valley. Debenham playing in her first before last game on the volleyball court here at Red Devil Gymnasium, as Thursday will be senior night. That game against Green River, join us then. Served by Chris Jansen. First touch is an over return by Evanston. Frazier from the block, blocked by Fitch. She tried to do that logo special she's been doing all night. Kaisley Fitch keeps the Evanston block party alive as she goes up and sends it right back down to the Star Valley side of the court. Here's Dan and Kohler in for Annalie West. Kohler will serve. And first touch received by Star Valley's Engelhard. Right side, Casey, too much. Red Devils cut the gap down to 4. 20, I think it's 19-15 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Actually, no, they deflected it. The call was out on Evanston, so Star Valley gets the serve. Taya Johnson to serve, so it's 20-14 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Light serve, first received by Evanston's Coley. Critchfield goes left side. Brown looking for the back row, denied by Star Valley. Frazier, though, drops the hammer from the logo, and Shayla Frazier just puts that one down there, and it's 21-14. Timeout. Red Devils, they trail by 7 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard here in set 1. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
At the Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
Service error by Star Valley gives the Red Devils the serve, and Alyssa Brown with an ace. As that goes off of a Brave and over the back line, and it's 21-16. Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, but Alyssa Brown for the Red Devils serving again. Serve by Brown. First touch, Johnson in the back row. Engelhard called for a double hit, and the Red Devils cut it down to 4. Brown to serve. First touch, it's Brogue for Star Valley. Put back over by Frazier, and now the Red Devils with a chance. Critchfield, left side. Lawler looking for the back row, off of Brogue and out of play. And the Red Devils cut the gap down to 3 here in set number 1. Brown to serve. First touch, back row. Johnson pushed back over and 2 hits by Star Valley. Critchfield pops set, goes to pitch off the block of Star Valley, and Shayla Frazier puts it back down on the Red Devil side. And it's 22-18, 4-point lead for Star Valley here in set number 1. As Atlee Button will go on to serve for the Braves. Light serve, first touch Evanston Coley. Fitch goes to Kohler, who clears it out in 3. Back to the Braves. As Dandridge goes left side. Engelhard, great dig by Evanston's Austin Robertson, kept alive, and Evanston couldn't get it over on 3rd. It was kept alive by Critchfield, who dove into the Red Devil bench, put it back to her teammate, who had a chance to get it over with a outstretched fist, but it touches the top of the neck, and it couldn't get over. Served by Star Valley, received by Evanston. Critchfield cross set, left side. Lawler off the top of the net, the block, and down on the Star Valley side. And Kyan Lawler brings it down to 4. 23-19, Star Valley, and we have a 23-19. Starting to wonder if that reference is a little bit outdated if you don't watch Monsters, Inc., as Fitch serves into the net. And that creates set point for the Braves, up 24-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Clancy Brogue with a chance to put Star Valley up 1-0. Serve received by Lawler. Critchfield, though, is able to get it back to Lawler, pushes that one back over. Now the Braves with a chance. Engelhart pushes it over on the 3rd hit, kept alive by a diving Robertson in the right corner for Evanston. Left side Lawler, and received well by Star Valley. Here we go with Engelhart again from the left side. Great dig by Coley. for Evanston. Slap back over by Evanston's Lawler. And now a chance this time for Christiansen. Puts it over the block. Kept alive by Evanston. Over return. Pushed over by the Red Devils, though. And now back to the Braves. Engelhard from the left sideline. Buries it in the back row. And Star Valley takes set one. Your final score, 25-19. Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll have set two brought to you by the Uinta Eye and Vision. Right after this, you're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Final score of set one, Star Valley takes it 25-19. As we get set for set two, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. You see the dot on our Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard next to Star Valley. That signals that they did take the first set and lead this thing 1-0. But Evanston had some moments where they were building some momentum. And now the Red Devils huddled over by their bench, still talking things over. Star Valley already out on the court right now. Star Valley, 21 wins, 7 losses this year. A 2-1 quadrant record. The only team they fell to their first trip through the quadrant was Jackson. Evanston, currently 11-20 and 0-3 in the quadrant. Only as they were swept by Green River and took sets from Jackson and Star Valley. They'll take on Green River on Thursday night, same times, 5:30 pregame show brought to you by Cazin's Ace and Furniture. First serve scheduled for 6 o'clock, and of course, as with all of our volleyball broadcasts, those times are subject to change. It'll be a serve by Star Valley to get us started. Dandridge, the senior setter, to serve for the Braves. Dandridge with the touch to get us underway in set number 2. Serve received by Evanston. Left side, Lawler off of a hard dig by the Braves with the Red Devil, and it's a 1-hit return, and the Red Devils called for a double hit. It's 1-0 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Served by Dandridge. Is out. Red Devils. Making it 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Served by Critchfield, down for an ace, and the Red Devils take the lead. It goes off of Engelhard and rolls over the left corner. And Evanston up 2-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Critchfield to serve again. First touch, it's Brogue, over-returned into the net, kept alive by the Braves. Slapped back over by Christiansen, and now Evanston with a chance. Lawler bops it over on the third hit, and Star Valley sets up the offense. Right side punched over by the Braves. One hit return to Evanston. And now the Braves go Engelhardt left side. Off the back row. Coley tried to get a good dig, but it goes off her hands and behind her. And it's 2-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Kinley Engelhardt to serve for the Braves. First touch, Brown in the back. Critchfield jump set. Debenham drops the hammer, but great dig by Engelhardt for Star Valley. Left side, trying to punch it over and put back over by the Braves after an Evanston block. Dump set, Critchfield diving dig by Dandridge. Push back over Chris Jansen, and now Evanston with a chance. Critchfield left side, Lawler off the block. Great dig by Evanston's Debenham, but it goes out of play. 3-2 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Engelhardt will get ready to serve. Cassie Barker now in the game for Evanston. First touch, Brown. Critchfield, cross set, left side. Lawler, fingertip roll, looking for the 10-foot line, and they say she found it. We'll check it out on the Clean Energy Instant Replay. As this is a great dig there by Brown. Critchfield goes to Lawler, and she just fingertip drops it there, and they say it's in. Serve received by Star Valley. Left side, Button looking for the back row, and it goes off of the fists of Coley and down to the ground. Just an angle there, and it's 4-3 Braves on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Michaela Christensen to serve. Serve receive, Lawler for Evanston. Critchfield goes to Debenham, who goes cross-face back to the Braves. Now a chance for Star Valley. They just push it over in 2 hits, kept alive by the Red Devils. Critchfield clears in 3. Back to the Braves. Setting up Frazier from the logo, and she drops it down in the back row off of Coley and over the right sideline. 5-3 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Christensen to serve. First touch, Coley in the back. Critchfield camps out under it for Evanston. Left side, Brown looking for the right sideline, denied by Star Valley. Right side, pushed hard by Leesburg. And now the Red Devils get Debenham to go off the Star Valley block and wide left. Evanston picks up the point, and it's 5-4 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Debenham to serve for Evanston. First touch, Star Valley, it's Button. They go back to her from the 10-foot stripe. Great dig by Debenham. Critchfield keeps it alive, and Lawler clears it out from out of play. Back to the Braves with Frazier putting it towards the right sideline. Debenham runs into her own bench, chasing it down, but it falls down to the hardwood, and it's 6-4 Star Valley as they'll send up Taya Johnson to serve for the Braves. First touch, Lawler in the back row for Evanston. Critchfield back set, looking for Barker on the back row. Great hit there, but received well by Star Valley. Pushed back over by the Braves, and Evanston with a chance. Lawler from beyond the 10-foot stripe. Great dig by Engelhardt. It's an over return. Fitch slaps it back down and sends it back from whence it came. Check it out on the Clean Energy Instant Replay. As Lawler from the back row, good dig there by Star Valley, but it's an over return, and Fitch was ready, willing, and able to put that one down and make it a 1-point set. Evanston trails by 1, served by Kohler, received by Star Valley, and they'll bop it over in 3. Red Devils will now set up the offense. Critchfield, though, goes for the reverse dump set, but puts it wide right of the sideline, and it's 7-5 Star Valley. Atlee Button, the junior, to serve for Star Valley. This Braves team beat Cody at the beginning of the season. Serve received by the Red Devils, but they can't control it, and it's down after it's touched by 2 Red Devils and out of play. 8-5 Star Valley. Early in the season, the Star Valley team beat Cody, so with them, Kelly Walsh, Cody, Jackson, there is all sorts of chaos happening in the 4A West. Serve received by Evanston. Critchfield cross that left side, Brown. Evanston would like to get in on that chaos with a victory here tonight. Cleared out by the Braves, and now Critchfield, another dump set down on the 10-foot line. And it's the Critchfield special on the Clean Energy Instant Replay as they send it back, and a great pass to set up Critchfield to just dump that thing in there. 8-6, served by Debenham, received by the Braves. Red Devils trail by 2. Left side, Engelhardt off the Evanston block and down in the back row on the right corner. And Kinley Engelhardt, we talked about her in the pregame show, and she has definitely left her fingerprints on this game tonight. Delancey Brogue, the black jerseyed libero, to serve for Star Valley. First touch, Coley in the back row. Critchfield gets under it, sets up Fitch, looking for the back line. Too much. 10-6 Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard here in set 2, brought to you by UNTI and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Served by Brogue. First touch, Coley in the back. Critchfield camps out under it, and now left side, Evanston's Lawler looking for the right sideline. Kept alive by the Braves. Here comes Engelhardt on the left and puts it down in the back row on the far side of the 10-foot stripe again, and it's 11-6 Star Valley. Here in set number 2, Star Valley leads it 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Brogue with the serve. Received by Coley. Critchfield goes to Evanston's left side, looking for Lawler, and a great dig by Star Valley. Christensen from the logo, looking for the teardrop 10-foot stripe, but cleared out by the Red Devils, who were ready for it. Back to Star Valley, left side. Engelhardt off the Evanston block and sent back to Star Valley. They'll clear it out. Critchfield tries to go for a dump set, and it's cleared out by the Red Devils. Left side, Engelhardt punches that one over, and double hit called on Star Valley. Red Devils get the point. No, check that. They call a double hit on Evanston. And a timeout called. Red Devils down by 6. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At UNTI Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Red Devils down 12-6 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth here at Evanston High School. Elan Olliff bringing you the action live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at K9. Delancey Brogue, the black jerseyed libero, to serve for Star Valley. Evanston gets a first touch from Coley in the back row. Critchfield, cross set, left side. Lawler falling away, had to bend her back a little bit to get that attack in there and buried it just in front of the back stripe. Red Devils cut the gap down to 5, and now Kaisley Fitch will serve for the Red Devils. High rainbow serve, but it's too much on it. 13-7, Star Valley. I'll now bring up Katie Dandridge to serve, the senior for the Braves. Into the nets, and Evanston gets that gap back down to 5. And they'll send Jaylee Critchfield back to serve. Autumn Neely checks in for the Red Devils as Dan and Kohler will take a well-deserved break. Served by Critchfield, receive by Brogue, heading out of bounds, kept in by Star Valley. They just got to clear it out. Red Devils with a chance. Critchfield, now goes Coley, left side. Lawler blocked by Christensen and down on the Evanston side. Back to Kinley Engelhardt for Star Valley to serve. First touch, Robertson in the back row. Critchfield goes Lawler, tries to just finger roll it over the net, kept alive. Over return, though, to the Braves as that went off of the Star Valley block back to the Red Devils. They over return it on a dig, and Michaela Christensen was waiting to pounce from the logo. Serve received by Evanston's Robertson. It goes over the right sideline. It's an ace for Engelhardt. 16-8 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Engelhardt with the serve. First touch, Robertson. Critchfield goes to Debenham, puts it over for Evanston. Star Valley now with a chance right side, and a good attack from Kaylee Leesburg, who tried to go for the front row. Instead, she finds the Red Devil block, but the block directs it right back down to their own side. 17-8. Served by Evanston, kept alive by Neely, bopped over Coley. Star Valley now gets a chance right side again from Leesburg. This time she puts it down in the back. 10-point lead for Star Valley here in set number 2 after they already lead 1-0, taking set number 1, 25-17. Serve received. No, it's down. It looked like Robertson had a chance, but the serve just died right as it got to her, and it's down for an ace. 19-8, Star Valley here in set number 2. Engelhardt to serve. First touch is an over return, and Christensen was waiting for it again. Timeout. Coach Lawler will take it as well. Red Devils down by 12 here in set number 2. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spotting. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Gardeners Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Red Devils down 20-8 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard here in set number 2, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, as Kinley Engelhardt has found the magic here for Star Valley in the serving line. First touch, Coley. Critchfield camps out under it, pushes it for the right corner, kept in by Star Valley's Engelhardt. Over return to Evanston, and it looked like Debenham tried to get something going. Star Valley just gets it back to the Red Devils. Left side, Lawler through the block and down in the front row. And Kyan Lawler gets the service back, not just to the Red Devils, but to her own hands. And Evanston needs to go on a run here. Down 20-9. First touch, Brogue in the back for Star Valley. Left side, Button, great dig by Lawler in the back. Critchfield, cross set, left side, Brown, off the block and down on the right sideline. As that'll go to Michaela Christensen and Kaylee Leesburg. 21-9 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Christensen will serve. First touch, Lawler in the back, but it's behind her and down for an ace. 22-9, and Star Valley stretching this lead out. Christensen to serve again. Light serve into the nets. Red Devils down by a dozen as Ryan Debenham goes to the service area. Kaisley Fitch comes in for Cassidy Coley. She'll join Alyssa Brown, Autumn Neely, Jaylee Critchfield, and Kyan Lawler, as well as Debenham to serve. Received by Star Valley. Left side, Button goes off of Debenham, who keeps it alive as Lawler now cleared out by the Red Devils. Here comes Star Valley. Left side, Leesburg looks for the right corner, and a whistle. A Red Devil into the net. 23-10, Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Taya Johnson will check in for Leesburg. And now Star Valley with a chance to go up 2-0. Served by Johnson, received by Evanston's Coley. Critchfield sets up Lawler. Back row attack. Great dig there by Star Valley. Left side, Button blocked by Fitch, but she couldn't get it over the net. It drops down on her side of the net, and it's set point Braves. Taya Johnson to serve. Rainbow serve received by Evanston. Critchfield back set. Neely pushes that over with 2 hands. Now Star Valley with a reverse set looking for Frazier. Great dig by Evanston's Critchfield. Back to Lawler from beyond the 10-foot line, and the Star Valley Braves will put it over in 2. Coley passes it back to Brown, who clears it out, and the Braves just set one up perfectly for Fitch. It was an over return. Fitch was duck hunting at the logo, and she made full contact to put it down. 24-11 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils trail here in set 2, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Sophomore Dannon Kohler to serve. Received by Star Valley. Left side, Frazier for the win, and she goes into the net, and the Red Devils stave off the point yet again. 24-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Kohler to serve. First touch for Star Valley Engelhard. Frazier from the logo through the block and down, and Star Valley takes this one. Final score in set 2, Star Valley 25, Evanston 12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We will be right back after this with set number 3 as the Braves lead it 2-0. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. The second set brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours.
Dad, did you know that the iris of your eye is more unique than your fingerprint?
Yes, I did. I learned that in optometry school. I'm Dr. Trent Clooney with Uinta Eye and Vision, where we understand that every eye is unique. We are dedicated to carrying on the tradition of great vision care in Evanston. Quality care like I received growing up here. I care about your individual and unique eye health. With over a decade of experience, I'm excited to return to Evanston and once again cheer on the Evanston Red Devils.
Call my dad at Uinta Eye and Vision to schedule an appointment. 307-789-3937.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Raffle prizes being given out as we start set number 3. Star Valley leads it 2-0, 25-19 in set number 1, 25-12 in set number 2, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. Well, if the Red Devils are going to mount a comeback and make this a long night, they're going to have to get Star Valley off of the serving line, as it has been the serving of Star Valley that has put Evanston off the back foot a little bit, specifically when Kenley Engelhart goes to the service line. She has looked very, very sharp throughout the night. So we await the beginning of the third set as they are giving away the raffle prizes right now. So right now they have a lot of prizes that they are giving out. So right now the student section for Evanston all decked out in pink. Big week for Evanston sports, as we will have not 1, not 2, but 4 broadcasts here, including tonight. Of course, we've got the game tonight against Star Valley. And then on Thursday night, we'll have Evanston Volleyball versus Green River. Pregame show at 5:30 with first serve scheduled at 6 o'clock. And then we'll have Evanston football as they host Cody for senior night. That will start at 5:15 with our Cazin's Ace and Furniture pregame show. And then kickoff at 6 o'clock. And then a special presentation. We'll have Evanston swimming in the duel against Kemmer on Saturday. That is scheduled to get started around 9:30 a.m. For our broadcast, or 9:30, 9:45 for our broadcast. So bookmark mylocalradio.com because we got a lot going on just this week, and that is just 1 week. We will have a lot more to come as the school year continues, including audio coverage of Evanston postseason games. Right now, the Red Devils trying to see if they can mount a little bit of a comeback, down 2-0, 25-19 and 25-12 in the first two sets. As right now, the raffle prizes are being given away. Of course, the money raised in the raffle ticket sales will be going to all good causes here to benefit the Cancer Cares and the Kevin Callis Medical Fund, as the Red Devils trying to get ready here for what could be an exciting third set. Star Valley, though, definitely has things going. They survived a scary first set against Evanston, and then thanks to the service of specifically Kinley Engelhardt, got to go on some massive runs to give them a convincing set 2 victory. As we await the restart of this third set, rather. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to mylocalradio.com this evening on a Tuesday night in Evanston. This is always a fun night. The Tuesday night volleyball games, the Tuesday night basketball games, a chance to get Red Devil Gymnasium packed and ready to go as the Red Devils and Braves get ready to start set number 3. Star Valley leads it 2-0, 25-19 and 25-12. Star Valley will be on the right side of the net. Evanston will be on the left side of the net. As right now the Red Devils getting ready to get started here with our third set. Evanston being paced, not keeping official stats tonight. But if I would imagine that Kyan Lawler has been getting the job done for the Red Devils, and it's kind of followed the numbers. Kyan Lawler for Evanston, Kinley Engelhardt for Star Valley. As Evanston will get ready to serve to start the third set. As Fitch will come off the court, Coley comes on, and it's Annalie West, Ryan Debenham, Kyan Lawler, Cassidy Coley, Alyssa Brown, and Jaylee Critchfield to serve for the Red Devils. So you're in set number 3. And after a brief intermission, we are back to action. Serve received by Star Valley, and now a chance for Engelhard. Left side blocked by Evanston, back to the Braves. Engelhard will go again, this time giving herself a little bit more room from the net. Great receive by Evanston. Debenham rainbows it over now for Star Valley. Christensen from the logo. Great setup there by Evanston. Dump set Critchfield. Kept alive by Engelhard. Goes back to Critchfield. And now back for the Braves. They cleared out in 3, and now Evanston. Critchfield cross set. Left side. Lawler looking for the right sideline. And she says nobody touched it, and it's long. Star Valley gets the first points. Dandridge to serve for the Braves. So it looks like Coach Lawler wants to talk a little bit about that kill. That was called out, but seems to be satisfied with the answer that she was given. Served by Dandridge for Star Valley. First touch, Evanston's Brown. Pass leads Critchfield close to the net, so she just pushes it over. Punched back over by Christensen from the logo, and then puts it down on the right sideline. 2-0 Star Valley to start set number 3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Dandridge will serve again. And now Evanston gets a first touch from Brown. Critchfield cross that left side. Lawler off the block, and the Red Devils do clear it out in 3 from the knees. It was Debenham. Back towards the right side as Leesburg was blocked by Lawler, and now back to the Braves. They cleared out in 3. Critchfield for Evanston. Now sets up Debenham. Finger rolls it over the net. Sets up Engelhard. Back to the Red Devils. Left side. Lawler mishandles the pass. Immediately points at herself. It was my bad as she was under the ball instead of above it and just kind of rolled off behind her. Something we haven't seen very often, if ever, from her. Served by Dandridge for Star Valley. Lawler with the first touch. Critchfield cross set. Left side back to Lawler. Blocked by Star Valley, and Evanston is able to get an over return back to the Braves, and they mishandle it. It was one that barely cleared the net, and Star Valley looked as if they weren't sure on how to handle it as it literally shaved to the front of the net on the Star Valley side. 3-1. Star Valley served by Lawler. Down for an ace as that one will cause all sorts of havoc at the scorer's table. Knocks over water bottles, knocks over stuff over at that table, and now the Red Devils cut the gap down to 2. Kai and Lawler to serve, or to 1 rather. Kai and Lawler to serve again. First touch, Brogue for Star Valley. They'll set up Christensen from the logo, off the Evanston block, but down on the Red Devil side. 4-2, Star Valley on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, as Kinley Engelhart will go back to serve. First touch, Coley for Evanston in the back. Critchfield back sets, right side, looking for West, and that is wide over the left sideline. 5-2, Star Valley. Looked like there might have been a piece of it, but the referees decide that that is not the case. Much better view of things than us up here. Evanston tries to get Brown to go from left sideline to right corner, puts too much on it, and it's 6-2 Braves. Young Evanston team out there, only 1 senior on the entire court, and only one on the entire team, and only 1 junior on the court, as Engelhard gets the ace, makes it 7-2. But West out there is a freshman. So is the girl who just touched it, Lawler, the freshman. And she'll clear it out. Back to Star Valley. Setting up Christensen. She teardrops it over the net. Kept alive by the Red Devils. Back to Lawler from beyond the 10-foot stripe. And skips it down the left sideline. Kai Lawler with a beautiful shot there and good court vision. As Fitch, the junior, will check in for Coley, the sophomore. This is what I mean. There's a lot of young talent on this Red Devil team. It'll be exciting to see what happens. The lone senior, Debenham, serves for Evanston. And now a chance for Star Valley's Button, blocked by Evanston. Back to the Red Devils. Critchfield goes back to Lawler beyond the 10-foot line, looking for the back row. Denied Star Valley. Left side, Button goes off of the fingertips of the block. Back to Star Valley. Left side button again. Blocked by Annalie West. Off of Star Valley and over the right sideline. And Annalie West with the block. Debenham to serve again. Pushed back over by the senior, and now back to Star Valley. Right side, Leesburg off of the top of the net, back to them. No contact by the Evanston block. They get called for 4, and the Red Devils cut it to 2. Debenham to serve. Red Devils took 1 set from Star Valley in the meeting at the beginning of the season. Serve received by the Braves. Engelhardt from beyond the 10-foot line tries to clear it out. Lawler from her knees digs it out, gets it over to Critchfield, who clears it over. Back to the Braves. Left side, trying to assist the ball over underhanded was Button. Back to the Red Devils, cleared out in 3. Here comes Star Valley. Back set over to Christensen from the logo, off the block and down on the Evanston side. And I said earlier that Engelhardt might have the most kills, but I'm not keeping track. I think I'm changing my mind as Michaela Christensen has been a wrecking ball for Star Valley tonight. 8-5 Braves on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Christensen serves, and that one sky high over the back line. Error makes it a 2-point set as Kohler will check in for West, and Dan and Kohler to serve. She'll join Lawler, Brown, Coley, Critchfield, and Fitch into the nets. Two juniors and 4 sophomores out there for the Red Devils right now. Some valuable minutes coming for the future of this Evanston squad. Down by 3, served by Taya Johnson. Great dig by Coley in the back row, but her pass goes where nobody was looking, and it's down for the ace. 10-6 Star Valley. Braves just trying to keep serve and take this one home. Serve received by Evanston's Coley. Critchfield backsets. Lawler from beyond the 10-foot line. Over return. Great receive by Coley. Goes back to Critchfield. Puts it back over. Now Star Valley with a chance. Left side. Button in the back row. Diving dig. Lawler and back to the Braves. Left side. Frazier looking for the back row. And it splits the defenders, Lawler and Kohler. And it's 11-6 Star Valley. Taya Johnson to serve again. First touch, Coley in the back, Critchfield, pop set, Fitch, off of the block, still on the Evanston side. Brown from the left side, dug up in the back row by Star Valley. Left side, Button, who makes an adjustment right before jumping to make the attack, and puts it down on the 10-foot line, and it's 12-6 Star Valley. Johnson to serve again. First touch, Coley in the back. Critchfield at the 10-foot line sends a high set left side to Brown. Great dig by Engelhardt for Star Valley in the back row. Attack by Star Valley, blocked by Evanston, sent back by the Red Devils, and Fitch was waiting for it. Put it down in the back row, and the Red Devils cut the gap down to 5. Alyssa Brown to serve. Here in set number 3, Star Valley leads it, though, 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Served by Brown. First touch, Johnson on the right side for Star Valley. Sets up on the right, looking for Button, and there's a whistle. Evanston called into the nets. 13-7 Star Valley as Austin Robertson will come in for Alyssa Brown. And Atlee Button to serve for Star Valley. The junior. First touch is Lawler. Critchfield goes left side. Lawler looking for the back row. Great dig by Star Valley at the back line. Left side, Engelhardt, way too much on the right corner, trying to go across court. And the Red Devils get it back down to 5 again. Braylon Morrison checking in for the Red Devils. So she'll serve for the first time tonight. First touch, Johnson for Star Valley. Right side, Frazier looking for the corner. Great diving dig by Robertson. Sent back by the Red Devils, and Star Valley gets called for a lift. We got to check that out on the Clean Energy instant replay. Oh, it looks like we were a little bit late. We apologize. But a great dig by Austin Robertson, lead candidate for Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. Served by Morrison, just over the net, kept alive by Brogue. Pass clearly goes into the net. Right side, Frazier, and she's called into the nets. Red Devils bring it down to 3. And Braylon Morrison will serve again. However, there is a stoppage here. Look like the Red Devils tying a shoe. And Morrison to serve again. First touch, Brogue on the right corner. Nearly passes it into the net, sent back over. And the Red Devils, another Star Valley player into the net. Cuts it down to 2. Braylon Morrison having a heck of a time at the serve line, is serving tough, has gotten Star Valley out of system, but she goes long over the back line. Puts her hands over her face as if to be disappointed, but she has got nothing to be disappointed about. If that service sample we saw from Morrison, the sophomore, is any indication, she's going to be one to keep an eye on. 14-11, served by Brogue, received by Evanston. Critchfield goes left side. Lawler looking for the back row. Great receive by Star Valley's Brogue. Left side, Engelhard looking for the dead center back row, and it just drops in front of Austin Robertson's hands. Not much she could do there in the position as it literally just tomahawked down. Brogue to serve. First touch is Robertson, sends it to Critchfield. Left side, Lawler looking for the back row, received by Star Valley. Engelhard on the left going for the attack, too much, and the Red Devils bring the gap down to 3, 15-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Kohler checks out. Cassie Barker will check in. She'll join Lawler, Debenham, Coley, Critchfield, and Robertson. Critchfield with the serve. Received by Brogue. Over a turn, out of bounds for an ace. And the Red Devils cut it down to 2. And Jaylee Critchfield has got to average an ace every game. Seems like she has done that her entire career. Has been a tough server. The junior goes again. First touch, and that one's heading out of bounds. Calmed down, though. Sent back by Christensen. Received well by Barker, but it's a one-hit return back to Star Valley. Left side, Engelhard punches that over. Red Devils waiting for it. Left side, Lawler clears it out, and a great return by Star Valley with a chance. Christensen from the logo tried to go right sideline, too much, and the Red Devils cut it down to 1. Critchfield to serve again. Alyssa Brown pumped up on the bench. Served by Critchfield. First touch, back row, Button for Star Valley. Back set, right side. Christensen, too much. Tied set, 15-all. Critchfield to serve again. First touch, Button in the back. Left side, Engelhard elevates, times it perfectly, and drops it down in the back, and Star Valley retakes the lead, 16-15 here in set number 3. Katie Dandridge, as we're back at the top of the rotation for the Braves. Taya Johnson will take a well-deserved rest. Serve, receive by Evanston. Left side, Lawler. Great dig by Brogue for Star Valley on the right corner. Back to Engelhard, who goes for the back line, and a diving dig attempt by Robertson. Valiant effort, but it's off her and behind, and it's 17-15 Star Valley here in set number 3. First touch, Robertson in the back, and that's down for an ace. And it's 18-15 as Brown will come in for Robertson. Served by Dandridge. First touch, Brown, it goes off her fist. Great receive there by Critchfield and cleared out by Lawler. Star Valley with a chance. Cross set. Engelhard sends it high above the net, and the Red Devils. Critchfield, left side. Lawler off the block and out of bounds on the left. Lawler cuts it down to 2, and now Kyan Lawler, the freshman, to serve. First touch, back row. It's Brogue, and then pushed back over by Christensen. Found the right corner. Evanston, I think, was hoping it was going to be out, but it just drops in there. And it's 19-16, Star Valley. Kinley Englehart to serve, and if you're a Braves fan, this is who you want at the line, as she has a tendency to create runs for the Braves. First received by Coley, right side, Barker into the net. And it's 20-16, Star Valley. Timeout, Taryn Lawler will take it with her. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Red Devils down 20-16 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Elan Olliff welcoming you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth here at Evanston High School. Star Valley leads this thing 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston board. 25-19 in set 1 and 25-12 in set 2. This one definitely a lot more like that first set, as Evanston has rebounded from that second set where they just kind of let too much momentum build for Star Valley, and a big reason why is the person at the service line now. It's Kinley Englehart. She goes for a soft serve back to Critchfield, who dump sets it. Over return to Evanston. Brown looking for the back row. Over return again, and Star Valley called into the nets. Red Devils cut the gap down to 3. Now Ryan Debenham to serve. Fitch checks in for the Red Devils. Punched over by the senior Debenham, and now a chance for Star Valley. Left side, Button, too much. Over the back line, it was a line drive skipper that didn't hit the hardwood till after crossing the black line. And Evanston brings it down to 2. Debenham. Back to Star Valley, and now a chance. Right side, Leesburg goes for the back row. Evanston denies. Over to Brown, and a great receive by Star Valley as they'll clear it out in 3. Lawler gets the first touch for Evanston. Barker pushes it back over, sent back in one hit by Star Valley, and Lawler from the back row goes into the net. 21-18 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Debenham checks out, Coley checks in, so it's sophomore Coley, freshman Lawler, sophomore Brown, junior Fitch, and Critchfield, freshman Barker. Serve received by Evanston. Critchfield goes Fitch, who goes high and tries to get that ball down on the 10-foot line. Star Valley denies, and they clear it out in 3. Critchfield, dump set, looking for the near side of the 10-foot stripe, and it's a crafty little shot from the junior. We'll check it out on the Clean Energy instant replay, and this right now is your lead candidate for Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, as she just teardrops that one over. Wait a minute. Did they call her into the net? They did. So they've called Critchfield into the net, and the dump set doesn't count. 22-18, served by Michaela Christensen. Serve received by the Red Devils. Critchfield cross that left side. Brown puts that one over, received by Star Valley. Right side, Leesburg, deflected high by Evanston's Barker. Left side, Brown, off the block by Star Valley, punched over by Critchfield. Chance for the Braves. Left side, Button looking for the right corner, denied by Lawler, as Critchfield goes back to Lawler from the 10-foot line. Here comes Star Valley again. Left side, Button, and a great diving dig by Critchfield, and cleared up and over by Lawler. Back to the Braves as they'll set up Frazier with a short shot, but Evanston called into the nets. Timeout call by the Red Devils. We'll take it as well. Red Devils trail 23-18 in set number 3, down 2-0. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Red Devils down 23-18 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. And a great opportunity for Michaela Christensen to top off a masterpiece. If she can go on a 2-0 run, that would be very fitting for what she's been able to do tonight. Serve receive by Evanston. Critchfield dumps that, looking for the 10-foot line. She got that one. No doubt about it. As we'll check it out on the Clean Energy Instant Replay, as Critchfield just places that one beautifully in there. Served by Dannon Kohler, received by Star Valley. Red Devils down by 4, and an over return by Evanston. Falls short of the net. Star Valley doesn't touch it. It drops down on their side, and it's match point Braves. Taya Johnson to serve. She went on a run back in the first set that really helped the Star Valley Braves take the first set. Serve is a light serve by Johnson. Evanston gets a back row attack from Lawler, and now a chance for Star Valley. Left side, Button off the Evanston block, back to Star Valley. Slap back over by Frazier, and Evanston gets the point as she's called for a lift. 24-20 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. And now Brown with the serve. Serve by Brown, receive by Brogue for Star Valley. Frazier from beyond the 10-foot line, just off the top of the net, received by Evanston. Left side, Lawler off the block and down on the Star Valley side, and Kyan Lawler cuts it down to 3. Served by Alyssa Brown for Evanston. First touch, Star Valley in the back row. Frazier from beyond the 10-foot line, off of Coley, heading out of bounds, and that's going to do it. It's a desperation clear out. Evanston wasn't ready for it, and it curls off of the Red Devils and over the right sideline, and that's how this one ends. Your final score in set 3, it's Star Valley 25, Evanston 21 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Star Valley takes this in 3 straight sets. We'll be right back with our post-game show. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
What is Uinta BOCES #1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES #1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uinta County School District #1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uinta County School District #1, Pathway to Excellence.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to painting Coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Star Valley takes this 3-0, 25-19, 25-12, and 25-21. Time for your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision, for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Well, tonight was a meaningful night for Evanston outside of volleyball, as it is the annual Dig Pink game, as the student section is all decked out in pink. All the players wore pink on the court tonight, as it is a night to raise awareness, raise funds, and honor those who are battling this scourge that affects all of us. Of course, we're talking about cancer. Star Valley and Evanston got off to a flying start, as it was a close set, but a run by Taya Johnson was the difference for Star Valley, as they take set number 1, 25-19. And the set number 2, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, Star Valley took it 25-12, thanks by a great run by Kinley Engelhard. And then Evanston started a comeback thanks to a good run at the service line by Braylon Morrison. But Star Valley was able to shut that down and take set number 3, 25-21. That is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We'll have our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play the game right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the night-lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender-benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. It's time for our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision play of the game. And we're going to go on the defensive side. Austin Robertson with a diving dig in the back row in set 3 as Evanston was trying to mount the comeback. And Austin Robertson gets our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision play of the game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We'll be right back after this with our Pepsi player of the game, an interview with our Pepsi player of the game, as well as an interview with Coach Tara Lawler. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Volleyball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And what do we like? Well, we like stars who live up to the billing tonight. Going into tonight, we talked about how this is kind of a matchup between a freshman hitter of Evanston and a senior superstar of Star Valley, and Cazin Lawler did not disappoint, not only with some great offensive plays, but with some great defensive plays as well. And Cazin Lawler is our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And joining us now in the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth, we do have our Pepsi Player of the Game, Cazin Lawler. Cazin, just plugged in your headset. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so first question for you. I mean, and it's a little bit different for you because as long as I've been here, you've been kind of following around this program. Of course, your mom is the coach. What's it kind of like to actually now be out there on the court and not just contributing, but contributing in a big way?
It's really special to be able to play for my mom and be around, still be around my mom, and just being able to play for her and doing well is really special.
Okay, one question a little bit off book. Did you always want to play for your mom?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Why is that?
I thought it would be really cool to be able to look to my mom when I do something great or or bad, but always be able to have my mom there no matter what, and always just have her to fall back on.
As a freshman, and even the Star Valley broadcaster came over to you right before the interview, said you're going to be a problem. As a freshman, you're sending some messages that you are going to be someone to kind of be reckoned with in the future. But let's focus on this freshman season. What are you hoping? What do you feel like you, and maybe more importantly, you and the team can accomplish throughout the rest of this season?
For the rest of the season, I want me and my team to be able to start playing harder and finishing and beat Green River and then beat Jackson and then go into regionals and play well and just finish the way we want to be able to finish instead of losing.
I'm glad you brought up Green River. You guys play them on Thursday. What are some things you remember specifically about that first Green River match? You guys at moments looked like you were keeping up with them step for step. What are some things you're going to be remembering on Thursday?
I think we'll need to remember how the points feel when we are playing well and we want to go for the ball and we want to play really well and we are fighting. And so I think we'll remember that, and I think we'll play a lot better this time.
That's our Pepsi Player of the Game, freshman Cazin Lawler for the Evanston Red Devils. Cazin, thank you so much. Congratulations on a great game. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we welcome into the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth, coach of the Evanston Red Devils, Coach Tara Lawler. And Coach Lawler, it was a great game. You guys, the second set, there was some momentum that kind of built too much for Star Valley, but 2 out of the 3 sets, you guys are keeping up with them stride for stride. As you look at the fact that this is the first time this has been a fully healthy team this year that you've had on the court, What kind of mental notes are you taking as you get ready for the end of the regular season and the start of the regional?
Yeah, that's a good question. We being healthy, it's good to see those girls out on the court. Timing was still a little off. The first and third set, we battled. We had key missed serves. We can't miss our first serve when we go back there, and we had multiple players missing key serves multiple times. So kudos to Braylon Morrison, who came in the third set and served phenomenally. She did a great job, played good defense, and by her coming in, playing right back defense, kudos to Dan and Kohler for then having to play left back defense because we shifted her so Braylon could play what she was more comfortable with. So we're still shifting and moving players around, but I'm proud of the way they fought. I know Star Valley has been ranked at times this year, and to come 21-25, the second set not so close, and then 21-25 again, we're right there. I just feel like right now the girls now need to believe and know and have the confidence that they can strike and we can take the lead and we can own it and take it. And so that'll be the focus tomorrow in practice. Hopefully for senior night on Thursday night here at home against Green River, we show that, and then we can carry it on into Jackson next week and then go in with some momentum, but pray more importantly some confidence into regionals.
One thing that I got to ask about is that you guys have had, it seems like, limited practice days throughout the season. Of course, you've got tomorrow, and then you're right back at it against Green River. Once that Green River match ends, though, you guys have over a week until your next match. How good is it going to be to kind of, I guess, get through the next match and then be able to get back to the lab to really work and tweak on some things for the regular season finale in
It
Jackson?
will be huge now that we have kids healthy because, I've loved our season and I've loved our schedule. I love the fact that we played in tournaments. I love the fact that we were able to go to the Casper Invite and get that experience and exposure in the event center, and so good things, but you're totally right. It feels like we're never in the gym, and we still have yet to have, I guess, our last practice. Yesterday was our first practice with everyone being fully healthy at just a practice. And so that will feel so great to be able to have, like I said at the beginning, work on timing, work on connections with our setters, and just kind of having the flow of the game. If you're not hitting and you're not defending, you need to be covering or you need to be shifting and moving. And that's hard when you've been out for a little bit, and so, or playing in a new position. And so that's definitely on me and giving those kids the reps and the confidence. So we got to get that done in practice so we can execute it on Thursday.
Okay, I'm going to do a big change of subject here, so I apologize, but I couldn't help but notice at the beginning of the game, you're hearing the music, and you look straight up to the booth at Kevin Callis. Just kind of talk to us about, I mean, I don't think anyone thought 24 hours ago he was going to be up here doing his thing after what happened a couple weeks ago with the heart attack. But could you just kind of take us through that moment a little bit?
Yeah, I think the emotion of hearing about what had happened and being so concerned for he and his family that we obviously love and adore. But yesterday, actually, my mom and I were driving back from Park City, and he called, and he was on speakerphone with Mama Mander and me, and he's like, hey, I'm going to be there. And it took me off guard, and I wasn't expecting it, and I asked him if Michelle was okay with it, and he said that she gave him the okay. And so he said it was good and healing for him. So happy to see him. He means a ton to our program. He means a ton to our family, and obviously he means so much to this community and our community, not only for Kevin, but for breast cancer awareness. And Pink Night, our gym looked amazing thanks to our boosters, and we had amazing baked goods, and we've raised a lot of money. And I know we still have the boys' pink game October 20th at $5 a boy, so we're still coming in money. And I still know that actually I just got a text on my phone, waiting when Kyan was interviewing with you, that someone asked if they could still Venmo or send money to go to either breast cancer or the Kevin Callis. And so, yes, we're still taking money, and we'll get it to the appropriate people. So, or to UNA County Cancer Cares or Kevin. But yeah, he means so much to us, and it feels really wonderful. And he's played that song right before game time for 23 years. And so it just kind of hit me. If I hadn't heard that song at that point, I think I really would have felt it, but it hit me more than ever when I heard the song, and he was waiting for it, so it felt really good.
He says he's got some fun plans for Thursday, so he's going to be here, and we're super grateful to have him.
We're excited to have him, but we also need to thank you guys and My Local Radio and all of the efforts that you guys have had to help promote Pink Night and Kevin Callis, and we thank you guys so much. We're so fortunate. People from all over the state are like, you guys are so lucky. I don't like it for the only fact that other people can scout us, because you guys we're on and accessible, and you don't have to dig like crazy to find a match and log into Huddle. But it's a great service, and we have tons of friends and families listening, and you do a great job. So thank you so very much.
Well, I appreciate it, but I'm going to quickly change the subject to something else. You mentioned that you guys are still taking money. What is the deadline for that? And if someone out there is listening and is like, they realize it's not too late and they want it late and they want to get in on it, what is the deadline and how can they go about this?
So UNA Cancer Cares, once we tally up all the money, we will present a check to them from EHS Volleyball, but they're always accepting money. It goes to gas cards for UNA County residents who go back and forth to Utah for treatments, and so I think they go to BOCES and they talk and they can get a gas card to help offset the costs and the funds to travel back and forth, which is great. The Kevin Callis Medical Fund, there's actually an online Facebook auction which has a ton of great items, so I think that people should just log into that Facebook page and bid away. Or I just picked up on the way to the volleyball game an envelope that just goes specifically to Kevin that we will put in our money for Kevin, and then we'll give, and I'm sure that's not a deadline. I do know most of the auction items end November 1st. Some of them are like a Wyoming football game in Laramie, and so it's before November 1st, so that one will end prior. But there's some great, a trip to Mexico, a fishing trip to Mexico.
Wow.
There's some really amazing things, so we're super excited that we can help promote that. But honestly, I don't think there is a deadline. Any time's a great time to donate to UNA Cancer Cares, and I'm sure the Kevin Callis Medical Fund would accept funds anytime.
And how do people find that Facebook auction?
So it's on Facebook, and it's Kevin Callis Medical Fund. And they can search, or they can try to be friends with me, and I'll accept them, and then I'll tell them where to go if I'm getting confused right now. But also Napa in Evanston, Ashley Richens, Kevin's niece, is organizing. So they could always call Napa in Evanston and ask for the details, and they can have the specifics. Or I'm sure if you just wanted to drop off funds or money or items to donate for the auction, you could drop it off at Napa too.
Awesome. That is Coach Sarah Lawler here on a special night. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No, just thank you so much for being here and promoting such a special night.
It's our pleasure. That's going to wrap it up for our broadcast tonight from Evanston High School. Again, your final score, Star Valley takes it in 3 sets, 25-21 in set 3, 25-19 in set 1, 25-12 in set 2. A big thank you to our producer in the studio in downtown Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley, our executive producer and owner, Val Cook, who we could not do this without his support, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, our sales associates, Julie Burley and Sarah Pay, and on behalf of the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports, we have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Pulling, Voice of the West Side Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard, and Voice of the, Preston Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard, and Voice of the West Side, Preston Indians. I'm going to mess that one up. Preston Indians, Dan Hubbard, Voice of the West Side Pirates in Idaho, Cody Olson. I'm Elan Olliff saying thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM in Evanston, where we have Evanston Volleyball Senior Night. Evanston versus Green River pregame presented by Cazin's Ace and Furniture at 5:30, first serve at 6 o'clock. Thank you guys so much, and have a great night. Take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.